Hello, everybody. Just gonna jump in real quick. This is gonna be real short. Uh, gameplay session. I got about an hour and 20 minutes or something like that, and I figured since I've got some extra time, we'll just jump into something a bit random since I wasn't able to stream this week or last week. I wasn't able to stream yesterday or last week, so it'd be nice to have a go at something real quick, I think. Cool, so this is Search Party, which is a game I've not played. Um, it is published by Puppet Combo, so yes, I imagine that this warning will probably be quite accurate. So yeah, without further ado, I think we'll just hop into it and see. The newspaper is dated October 11th, 1991. Yesterday afternoon, 8-year-old Daniel Harrison went missing. He was last seen heading through Bluebell Woods just off Blair Road at 2:10 p.m. Travelling alone, he was taking a shortcut home after school. Police collaborated with the community and conducted a search party for Daniel at 5 p.m. At 5:35 p.m, Daniel's sister, 16-year-old Claire Harrison, also went missing for several hours. She was accompanied by her mother, Cynthia Harrison, 39, and police officer Brendan Smith when she wandered off into the woods on her own. The rest is missing. So it's a nice way to start off the game with the classic survival horror sort of fragmentation of the narrative. ... Loading. Here we are. Oh, she's not very quick. This could get pretty sketchy. Mom? How did I get lost? I didn't think this forest was that big. Pause the game. Yep, okay, so these are just like tutorial notes, alright. Simple stuff. Is that a house up ahead? Maybe Daniel is inside. Hold to sprint B, okay, yep. Okay, so we have a slightly quicker movement, which will no doubt come in handy. Hold Y to look around. Gotcha, so we might be able to see the baddie coming, theoretically, see the monster coming. I don't know whether that'll be the case, but I think I can break this crate with something. So we can't go in here just yet. She's identified that we need to boss that open somehow, so I guess there'll be something else we need to look at first. Okay, oh, we've got a garage. Ah, look at that. An old axe. Cool. Attack, use item. An item must be equipped. Hold down to charge attack. Oops. Okay, it's pretty solid whack in it. Yeah, it moves her forwards too. Yeah. And we need a car key for the car. Cycle with your inventory is, yep. Didn't manage to figure that one out. What does she have to say? No, she doesn't have anything to say about that. Okay. So we've already got a weapon. I imagine it's not going to be very effective against whatever creature that decides to leap out and get me. I imagine it'll be not so effective against them. Oh, that's okay. And it's taken it down 1 durability anyway. Okay. Hello. Slightly creepy melody going on. I'm locked in. How do you know that? Okay. Someone shut the door behind us. The melody does just... oh, that's cool. Look, you can kick around certain items on the floor. Little details like that sort of make all the difference, don't they? To one's immersion in a horror experience. I always thought so. Oh. And I imagine that's not a good thing because you can make a lot of sound, right? So how big is this? Not a very big area. Locked from the other side. It's nice that you don't have to interact with it, actually. You can sort of Just get an indication. Although I'm not, yeah, maybe it's because I'm playing with a controller, but there's some, you can sort of hold it down and it keeps moving, and so it just has to be a really short and sharp tap. Pick up living room key. Basement over there is sort of chained up. It's the radio making this noise. Okay. Just having a look around. In this sense, yeah, sort of. Is it another kind of GameCube aesthetic going on? I presume it is. If you've watched my PT video, yeah, you'll know that I'm not exactly knowledgeable about that kind of thing, but it sort of feels like it's chasing after that kind of aesthetic, 8-bit aesthetic. What's that? A coin. Cool. I wonder if we'll get the Resident Evil 4 merchant in here. I'm sure that'll help. Okay, house is pretty well lit. He's drawn a lot of smiles. A lot of creepy smiles. Do you think we want to avoid like areas that will make a lot of noise? I sort of feel like it's going to be something we have to look out for. Okay. I feel really safe in this room. Okay. So we've definitely got a classic quintessential safe room inspired by Resident Evil that, yes, every survival horror game of this ilk, of this genre, likes to include. So we'll save it there. And then is there a limit to... There is a limit to the storage box, but I can't imagine there's that many items. And there's a limit to our inventory as well, which will be interesting. I'm hoping this game is unlike Lamentum in that we won't have to do too much inventory management. So if this is like the other Puppet Combo or Torture Star games I've played, I presume at some stage the fella's going to be wandering around the house or something. And I'm going to have to keep ducking into that safe room, but it will be interesting to see whether he comes into the safe room or not. Because there's this really artificial boundary sometimes in some games where you come up against this, like in Resident Evil 2 actually, the new one, when Mr. X is sort of pursuing you, you can just step into one of the safe rooms and he sort of has... there's nothing he can do about it. He can just sort of stand impotently and watch you through the door, and then he stomps off kind of grumpily, which is always slightly comedic, which does work in this sort of slightly campy Resident Evil verse, but sometimes it doesn't translate very well, and it kind of, in some sense, it dilutes the horror. I remember in Resident Evil 7 Madhouse difficulty, I was having a lot of trouble with Jack, but I always knew that I could come back to that laundry room and just sort of watch him sort of stand there, like yelling, like, "Oh, where are you?" when I'm sort of clearly like in the room, And again, it's kind of funny, but at the same time, it's really disarming that horror. It does a really effective job, which some might say is just not a good thing. It's a painting of a blue door. There's something strange about it. Okay, what's the chances that this is some kind of liminal door that we're going to step through? Some kind of surreal door painting that we have to worry about. So... okay, yeah, so we can smash this. Cool. Healing gauze. Alright. Is he going to be up here? Our fellow? I'm not actually sure how long this game is supposed to be, so I have no idea whether I'm going to finish it in the hour or so that I have. Edit key. Okay. He's probably going to appear out of nowhere if I know. If I know Puppet Combos games and all the things that they like to publish. Missing person poster. This one is from September 23rd, 1986. And everything has a sort of 80s aesthetic, or setting, or both. And also there's a disturbing serial killer who pops out of nowhere and is accompanied generally by really loud sounds. So we'll see if that happens. This world ain't so happy. Well, that's true, but there's probably no need to abduct people and kill them over it, presumably is what's happened. Oh dear. Bunch of missing persons posters. Oh dear. Oh. Oh my god. Daniel. This is so horrible. I feel sick. I need to get out of here. I'm so sorry, Daniel. Okay, so our quest doomed to failure already. Here's the question. How do I thought I had a slightly bigger inventory. It looked like I had a slightly bigger inventory than that. Can I drop stuff? Or... oh, wait, the other one? No. Oh, man. I feel like I kind of want the axe, right? Like, because... I don't know, maybe... look, I'll go down. See what happens. But we're gonna jump out of nowhere, eh? And one thing I've noticed so far about this game is the soundtrack is actually really subdued. Oh, there he is. Oh, whoa. Okay, so actually not the blaring noise that I was expecting, but he's still definitely. Oh, he's quick. He's quick. Okay, and he walks away from this. Okay, so we need to get back upstairs after I drop some stuff off here. So put the key in here. Maybe, yeah, right. Maybe I need an inventory upgrade. I was kind of ambitious and hopeful there, but that's okay. Okay. So he seems to be quite quick. I'm curious here what if the axe will do anything to him. Oh. Okay, so it sort of knocks him back, but he's not really that perturbed. And it's, yeah, he's also a permanent fixture, so he'll move up the ladders and pursue me, so I'm gonna have to find places to hide, I presume. Pick up the house key. Ooh. And I'm wondering if... I'm hoping, actually, unlike Victor from Lamentum, that she can sort of... She's got much better stamina, actually. I can already say that. Victor would have already suffered an asthma attack and keeled over. Okay, back to the second floor. We've got... oh, we can get him to smash the boxes too. That's actually really good. Okay. Ooh, creepy. A lot of pictures here. Most of them are either blank or really out of focus. Interesting how yeah, well, I guess the setting, dumping a bunch of Polaroids on the floor is pretty sketchy. Oh, so... oh, okay. So when the screen goes kind of pixelated, you can tell that he's nearby. And he also breaks things too. I really like this actually so far. This is really clever game design. We'll see how scary it actually gets, because his first appearance may be slightly lackluster, but you know, you can't have everything. Oh, I thought that was him for a second. That was good. Okay, so we don't want to unlock that just yet, because maybe we do. I don't know. He'll be looking the house. He'll be searching the house for us anyway. And I imagine smashing things is probably not a good idea right now. I saw it. Okay. 10th of the 1st, 84. Okay. So the story's already pretty grim, you know. Like we know that it can't end in success, right? And there's marks on the floor here. He's close. He's real close, isn't he? Unless that's just the grain. Oh, okay. And we dump that through. I'm gonna go back and save the game because I'm an overly cautious player, and I'm gonna see what happens. And I should probably also put something away. Look, I'll put the gauze away because we haven't been hit by him yet. But So we don't really know what her durability is going to be like. I'm going to guess like 3 hits or something, you know. Okay, so if we jump down, we're probably going to get ambushed by him, right? Oh, he's right there. It's quite cool that he's a persistent presence. Oh, and he smashed the door open too. Okay. Fire extinguisher weapon. The coins are obviously for something. Pick up attic key. Oh, this is another save room. Okay. Or another room with a box. What if... Right, we'll put that away and we'll go to the attic next. He's gone outside as far as I can tell. He'll probably come back in and scare the hell out of me or something. So, but we'll go back upstairs for now. And find what it is we're supposed to be looking for in the attic. It sort of seems like a game with a really simple sort of sense of progression and flow. That was a bad idea. She must have pretty strong shoes. She just like steps on beer bottles and smashes them. Just completely to bits. Hopefully his hearing is shoddy, is all I can say. This one. Close. More creepy stuff. It's a police uniform. Oh no, did they get that police officer guy? Pick up bolt cutters. Okay, put that away, and I'll take the house key back, because that seemed like it opened a lot of things that I haven't tried yet. So this sort of oh, that's new, isn't it? I'm gonna go look down there and see if she has anything to say about that. Because here, hanging woman. Oh, poor child. Yeah. Agreed. Kind of sicko does that. Oh, there he is. Run, 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 run. Back to the safe room. Oh, she's using the bathroom, yeah. Can't get her in there. Does he just wait there, though? That's my... No, okay, he doesn't wait there. Right. And what key did I get? I got the bolt cutters. Which, I think the door to that might have actually been on the 3rd floor. And if he goes back up to the 3rd floor, then we might be in trouble, but we'll just keep an eye on him here. Hopefully he just goes downstairs, right? He opens every door that he passes, it seems. Which is interesting. But I think, yeah, actually my favorite aspect of this game so far is how the audio stuff is as much for me as it is for the killer, which I think more games could use. That he also has the same effect on the environment that I do, which is really clever. Okay, probably made way too much noise there. I'm sorry. Okay, so it wants more. Okay, so he's like, I think he's sacrificing to some kind of unearthly entity. That sort of seems to be what's going on. I'm making an awful lot of noise here. House key. Okay, so we're looking here too. Knife. Okay, what I need to do now is put that away, and then I need to go find the bolt cutters. Or I need to use the bolt cutters, rather. I have the bolt cutters. Oh dear. Here he is. Ouch! Okay, he does a lot of damage. Just gonna pop back in here for a second. So what he does 35 damage with every swing. So yeah, three hits and I'm dead. So that's about what I thought. Yeah, that's it. You go back upstairs. Come on, go upstairs. I want to check the 1st floor. Yeah, thank you. Okay, back we go. I am curious as to whether he's actually hearing things on different floors or not. Whoa, what the? Oh. He's a new enemy. Okay. So back outside again. I assume that's a flower for every victim of this guy. That's sort of what it looks like. There's another save point out here. I'll see how much the healing course does, because actually now I kind of need it. Okay. That's alright. Give 5 coins. Absolutely. You seem like a trustworthy sort. Ah, and he gives us an upgrade. That's cool. Okay, so there is actually a benefit to collecting the coins. And there is actually a kind of merchant in this game, so that's interesting. Good thing we came out here then. The film grain filter is really quite intense. So you can open that. I think that just leads back around to the front of the house though. So I mean I will check that. See what's going on there. I don't know, maybe it does lead. Maybe we'll get something else. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, so far I'm sort of... It's one of those kinds of games where it's like I'd really like to know what's going on under the hood, you know? I'd like to find out how intelligent the killer is. Or whether he's just kind of, you know, this kind of predictable. Oh, right, wait. The door's like totally gone? Like I didn't just get locked out, didn't just get locked into the house. I sort of got totally... The door just like vanished. Maybe... Oh, was that the door that I saw in the painting, do you think? If so, that's pretty cool detail. To indicate that the door itself was sort of literally stolen. Yes, so far I'm a big fan of this game and what's going on. Another coin. It's immediately much more compelling than, say Lamentum again, which, yeah. I haven't been doing so good picking games to play recently. At least in terms of horror stuff. Whoop. Sorry to disturb you. We can shut the door behind him, that'll slow him down, won't it? But he looks like he's going to smash through the doors. He is quick. He is pretty quick, but again, we can diffuse the tension of the situation by just popping into one of the save rooms. And I think, yeah, if you are to design your own horror game, I think that really is, especially something that's sort of trying to pursue the classics. I mean, there is something to be said for the importance of a save room, but it's how accessible it is, I think, is the other question. Sort of the centrality of it, and yeah, where it's coming from, positionally, where it's Oh, he can hide. That's cool. I don't know how he managed that, but wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I got to be honest. That was pretty cool. The fact that he's intelligent enough to identify hiding spots. Though I am curious because it clearly showed him going upstairs. So there's something, yeah. I guess if they had him just like walk to a hiding spot and wait there for the whole game until I came past, that would also be kind of stupid, because if I chose to never go back into that room, then I would basically circumvent the challenge. But yeah, I'm interested to see exactly how he works. He keeps going back upstairs, which is not where I want him to go. Like, we'll see if we can go upstairs, use the bolt cutters, and like lure him back down here again. Or even hide in here. Is he even in here? Go pick up the knife. What I should be picking up all the weapons I see and putting them away, I think. Seems to be an important element of the game. So yeah, we just sort of want everything accessible from the storage boxes, I think. I can't see him. He's probably hiding somewhere again. Right, either that or he's in the attic. And I would like to know, yeah, the impact of the noises again. He kind of looks like he's going to jump out of that cupboard too, doesn't he? Don't you think? Car key. Okay. Another photo. Quite like the photos. Very blurry, indistinct. Hard to make out exactly what's going on. Is that meant to be the killer? I'm trying to identify the sort of the red dot. It sort of looks like a killer's mask or something, you know? Sounds like a photo of a person, yeah. But is this picture taken upside down? Well, unfortunately I can't do a handstand right now, so I can't identify exactly what it is, but, okay. So have I unlocked all the doors then? So do I just need to get to the car? Do you think? I sort of feel like I have. Because I unlocked, right, the back door's unlocked because he smashed it open. Yeah, the thing I haven't unlocked is the trap door, but maybe the trap door will be opened. Oh, there he is. Will be opened by getting whatever is in the car out of the car. I don't know. Or maybe the car is an ending. I don't know. Again, I have no idea how long this is supposed to be. I sort of envision it's quite short because it's not very expensive. But we're gonna hustle. But I am, yeah, enjoying the... We sort of got that statue. Oh, he didn't smash that door. I am enjoying the statue thing coming to life. That was pretty effectively spooky, actually. And to get to the car, though, I have to take the long way around every time. Looks like he's killed a lot of people, if the flower guess is correct. He's done a prolonged job. Uh-oh. In the safe room. He's close. Yeah, so that door there was the one I wasn't sure about. It's sort of... Unless the noise is this thing. What is this? Ah! Okay, that's inventory upgrade. That's helpful. I probably should have bought that before, to be honest, but that's okay. Car key. I don't think I need the bolt cutters anymore. Probably going to be proven wrong. Right. Okay. So let's head to the car and see what we can interact with there. I'm working. Stream it a bit at a time. Never. No, this is a totally random impulse stream. Because I wasn't able to stream yesterday because I was working. So I'm just doing this to fill in an hour or so. So you're not missing out on much if you can't watch very much. Don't worry about it. Nice of you to stop by regardless, though. Okay, let's get in the car, and then can we escape, or is the guy going to pop up in the back seat? The car doesn't look like it's going anywhere. I know. Where exactly is she going to drive, is the question. Is she... I don't know, it's sort of curious. Blair Road, ... I drove out of the woods, and eventually made it to Blair Road. But something seemed off. I drove on that road for hours without seeing another car, building, or person. It didn't make any sense. And I eventually ran out of gas. Yeah, typical. Okay. So of course it doesn't end there. I was a bit worried for a second, legitimately, that the game was just going to finish. But fortunately not, I suppose. Though I'm not sure what to do now. Am I waiting to be jump scared? Do I pick a path? It's really hard to see anything. Whoa. What was that? Ending C. No escape. Okay, that actually was the ending. I assume that was the worst ending. To be honest, I was kind of right. I wasn't assuming that the game would make me drive away in the car. I guess I should have thought of that, but I should have considered that was a serious possibility. But I was kind of thinking there'd be something in the car rather than we'd drive away in the car, because there was clearly nowhere to drive away to, given that she'd sort of been magically lost and teleported here. And I'm guessing that the killer is sacrificing things to that sort of woman deity. Was sort of what I gathered, what the implication was. I'll jump back. I'll see if I can jump back to that save I did before I left. Continue. There's a prologue. I wonder if I should play that too. Okay, so I'm trying to think. What have we not interacted with? So we put the bolt cutters away. House key, car key. Okay. So trying to think of what I haven't interacted with. Does the hand come back? Yeah. So I'll take this extra slot, right? Save that. We need something to unlock that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to grab the medkit that I saw before that was in the garden. And then I'm going to see inside whether there's anything I haven't interacted with. So it is a very short game. Oh, he sort of teleported out of nowhere. It's a good thing I grabbed that healing kit. No, he doesn't want to... I thought for a second he was going to follow me in here, but no, this is a save room. Use that. Okay. Just let him do his thing. If he wants to go for a stroll around his murder garden, then he can. Okay, there was a fire extinguisher in here, so I'll grab that and put that in the box. The game seems, yeah, sort of quite forgiving in some sense. But yeah, it's sort of feels hard to lose, I guess. Ah, that's what I forgot. That I knew I was forgetting something. So we need to get the bolt cutters, which we can get out of this box. And then we can go down into the basement, which will no doubt be a lot of fun. Okay, close that. I do really like that chime. It's very cool. We're thinking that's an enemy, right? Because the other things are an enemy. Ooh, creepy. Creepy dolls. So this guy's like, yeah, it's sort of your quintessential, yeah, child killer in films and books and whatnot. So pretty disturbing plot, honestly. When it gets down to brass tacks. It's just, yeah, it's like, in some sense it's offset by the graphics and the sort of the perspective. But again, that's not a bad thing because it still gives us this sort of similar vibe, right? Do you think it's going to be in, like, what's going to be in some of these boxes? Nothing. Healing gauze. See, that looks like something we can interact with. Do you think we can smash through this wall? Yeah. Good job, me. Alright. And then if we put away the bolt, I'm going to say the... I won't need the house key down here, surely. But we might need the bolt cutters. We just don't know yet. So put that away. Then we'll run up this really long, sketchy looking corridor. More statues. Right, a very sort of Junji Ito-esque kind of eye thing going on. PT, sort of to make a A face. Locked. Head. Outside. Ah, okay, that takes us to this one. Right. Okay, that's something at least. Just a second. What am I being? Okay. Nothing at the moment. Alright. Yeah, sorry, my phone was buzzing in my pocket. Ooh. At the basement key there, do you think? Oh! That's cool. Key and coin. Cool, sort of mimic area, right? God, the basement is huge. It's like a labyrinth. This can't be real. Oh god, right, are these all meant to be Daniel? Or are these all different children? Either way, it's pretty fucked. And in some sense, it's like, yeah, this is sort of the only way you imagine this game could actually be made. Just because of the graphical style and the content and themes. In some sense, you imagine that it'd be pretty hard to get rated and released on most big platforms. A lot of dead bodies. It sort of looks like that statue in there is going to come alive and... Whoa! Whoa! Daniel? Oh god. Can you kill these things? No. Oh. Got the head. Run, 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 run. Whew. Yeah, run back up this way. This is the way we need to go. Okay. And I got some healing, so we'll use the healing. And then we'll take the head to where it needs to go, which was down and along here, I think. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's kind of hard to imagine a game like this, I guess, being quote-unquote accepted. If it was a first-person sort of ultra-realistic graphics. First time catching a stream. Hey, good to see you. What's this game called? This is Search Party. It's one of the games published by Puppet Combo under their label Torture Star, and it's fairly grim so far, to be honest. But yeah, we're sort of... I'm just trying to... So I got one ending already, actually, which was the bad ending, where I ran away. But I'm just trying to get another ending, just so I can sort of see what the rest of the game is actually meant to be like. But the conceit of the game is fairly similar to Resident Evil, but combined with sort of slasher films and exploitation films. So there's this killer guy here, sort of pursuing me, and also some sort of the disembodied torsos of children coming after me with knives, which is, suffice to say, pretty fucked, really. But it's sort of offset, as I was just saying, by the graphical style being kind of cutesy. I mean, look at the way sort of our main character, how she runs. She sort of like bobbles back and forward, and the killer himself isn't... I was really expecting, since this is a Puppet Combo published game, I was really expecting this game to be filled with really loud noises, which is why, yeah, I had my headphones all dialed up and loud in expectation of that. But so far, the sound design has actually been pretty subdued, and I'm wondering if there's going to be something that challenges that. But so far, I sort of don't see any indication that that's going to be the case. And what we're doing right now is we're moving through the basement area and trying to figure out where this other key is. So there's meant to be sort of two head keys for these statues that we're meant to lock into place. But But where the other one is, I'm actually not sure. So I'm going to try and see where we need to go, what we need to do, and whether there's still going to be enemies down here waiting for me. I don't think the enemies can be killed, which is slightly problematic. They can just sort of be fended off. Basement key. Okay, this is probably where the other one is, right? And I like how you have to take several steps into a room before the room shows itself, which I think is very clever. Examine. I think I need to form a pattern here. Okay. What is that pattern going to look like? I'm hoping I'm hoping we can't get attacked or killed in this sequence. Is there any sort of indication? I don't know. We can push the statues on, right? You need to play Twister with the killer. Yeah, it seems that way, right? What it actually reminds me of is, I swear there's a bit like this. It's reminding me of a Lego Star Wars, actually, from when I was a kid. There's a sort of a sequence where you have to fill up a grid of dots, just like this one. I can't remember how or why, but it really just sort of seems kind of funny. Also, there's not been any indication of look at that. They've got the solution on the thing, right? So I've actually almost got it. So we need one in the bottom left corner. So if I am I allowed to? Yes, I am. You can see that the solution, or what I think is the solution, is on the base of the statues here. I was just pushing them into their relative positions where they were sitting, but it just happened to be also, I think, another clue as to what I needed to do. It's kind of hard to sort of leverage it. Come on. Ugh. Yeah, so it's a very interesting game so far. I don't think it's as complex as I was hoping for. I was kind of hoping it would sort of, there'd be some sort of more stuff to do with the killer and how he pursued you. But I am still enjoying it much more than some of the other games I played semi-recently. How do I... Oh. I was not expecting that, but okay. That just happened to be a happy coincidence? Was that what I was always supposed to do out of frustration to get that coin? That's neat. I like that. Okay, so if we push this one down, and then almost there. Come on. I'm glad the head doesn't have to be attached to the thing. 1, 2, 3. That's sort of what I thought it should look like, right? But maybe not. 1, 2, 3. Space. 1, 2. Space. 1, 2, 1. So, damn. Okay, maybe I don't understand the puzzle. Or I don't understand if it's done anything, to be more precise. 'Cause these are all pressed down. Is it something to do with how the shadow is cast? Or how the light is cast? It doesn't feel like that would be the case. Okay. There's more statues out here. But and they all have the same symbol on them. Which, leads me to believe that that's sort of the only solution. Like, why wouldn't it be the solution, But, can we sort of push this one down? Wrong way, come on. There we go. It's kind of hard to get a grip on them. They sort of just slide of their own volition. It's hard to get behind them, I think. I don't think the game quite knows when I'm doing what. Okay. Is it meant to be in a different orientation? Am I meant to flip it or something? Was there a hint of that somewhere? The only hint I was given was that I need to form a particular pattern. I mean, if I have a look around, see if we can find anything else in here. Inventory full. Scissors. I guess that's just another weapon. Another coin. Oh, there's a hand in the garage or the shed, and I'm gonna go see if I can exchange my coins for something else from this sort of wall merchant. I don't know. We'll see if he can, or if it can help me. I shouldn't be gendering it. What's this? A key. Okay. Put that away for a second. I think we can put the bolt cutters away now. Okay. What's this? Blue key. Ah, that'll open the... Right, in the house there's a door. A blue door. I'm wondering if that's what I need to do. Maybe there'll be a hint in there. Or maybe there'll just be another ending. I don't know. We'll see. It is a really interesting game. I think it was just made by one person as well, so the usual sort of really amazing indie development, showing a real sense of ingenuity and was this made in Unity? I don't know, but they do a good job with the lighting anyway, transposing it onto the 2D plane. It all feels really natural in how light is obstructed by the player and other things. He's in here somewhere, I imagine. So if we run over here, so there's this blue door in a frame, painting of a blue door, something strange about it. I was kind of hoping... Can I smash it? No. Smash both of these. Something strange about it. What do you think I'll need to do to that then? Oh, damn, I was kind of hoping that would take me somewhere. So I still don't know what that photo was. It does say that photo was taken upside down, but I failed to see how that would relate to what was going on. Did I go in here before? There's another cleaver in here. I'm sorry, yeah, I did go in here before. Some more coins. Look, we'll go back to the hand thing now. I got another 5 coins. And we'll see what the hand thing has to give me last. Maybe I need 2 things from him to sort of get through. So yeah, so far I'm not particularly intimidated by the killer. I think partly that was just the expectation. I was coming in and I was expecting like Nun Massacre level, like sort of insane noises, but just by virtue of the fact that it was published by Puppet Combo. But I guess this wasn't actually developed by Puppet Combo as far as I understand. Just some development. It was either like, I might be wrong about this, but it was sort of published on their Patreon at one stage. This is like the director's cut version that you can buy from Steam. I know, right? The killer's biggest weakness, an opened door. I know, it's he can't resist. I don't think he's terrible obstacle for the poor guy. Okay, now just more health. Okay, I wonder how many upgrades this guy's gonna give. Yeah, because I can just keep asking. Okay, I guess. So I was kind of hoping he'd give me something else, but look, we'll have another look through the basement. Go back down the other route, and we'll see. 'Cause this was Like, yeah, they all have that same pattern on them. But I really have no... Whoop. Really have no idea. Okay, maybe I should go this way. Yeah. That's sort of... Ooh. I don't know. Sort of strange. So we can smash them all. Not that it makes any... Whoa, there's the creepy little child body thing again. It's trying to stab me. Okay. Very, like it's this sort of like audio is such a key part of oops, he's down here now. He's down here of horror, or horror games especially. Really need the audio to immerse you in that world. And if you don't have this sort of the audio to back it up, I mean, it just becomes a bit less frightening. So that one's still chasing me, but the killer he gave up pretty quick. I presume that they're not allowed in here. Like I can't imagine I'm supposed to smash them because I have limited health on limited durability on all of my items. I don't know. What are we thinking? Should I like flip it? I can't see why. But look, we'll try. And I haven't found any other hints as to what it could be. But look, we'll put 3 on the bottom, sort of thing. See what that does. Whether I don't know whether we are meant to smash them or not. I'm not sure. I'm not such a big fan of this pushing. It's really too slippery for my liking. I don't mind the speed, I just find she's very hard to move to where I wanted to move. Okay, and then what? 2 along the top is so. There's really no indication, unless I'm missing something really painfully obvious. I sort of have no idea. Like maybe I should look around the house one more time. Maybe there is actually a hint there, and maybe one of the Polaroid pictures. Maybe I need to go back up to the top and see if the woman's there again. I don't know. No. I really did think I was onto something with that. With that being the pattern. I've probably just done something really stupid, like assemble the pattern wrong or something. There was like one that was sitting on 2 by accident. I don't know. Like can we have a look down here and see if there's... Okay, so he doesn't say anything. Get out of the way. Excuse me. Ow. Oh no, you can't kill him. Just takes a lot. Okay. And there's also a lot of them. Can you talk to this thing? No, okay. I'm wondering if they get back up too, I don't know. So you've got a sort of mysterious dungeon. A lot of dead people. As usual. There's gotta be a clue somewhere. I've gotta be missing something really obvious. Does it the statues formed a weird pattern. So I just got to get this pattern. So 2 on the top, and then sort of a U shape. Okay. That sort of doesn't feel quite as intuitive as... Like, what's the deal with the pattern on the bottom then, is my question. Oh, and you can smash the heads of them without damaging the knife. Okay. So even if that had been a thing, the killer is just loitering. Okay. All of a sudden there are some much bigger dolls and some new paintings down there. Do you think I should go and investigate that? No, just slightly different and creepier. Okay. Let's go assemble the finish here. Actually, let's go get the axe now that I've broken the knife. That's what I was trying to do when I was smashing the statues before. But it wouldn't let me. Go back up through here. Just ignoring all of the psychological trauma of seeing your dead brother over and over and over again. And what is clearly going to be some psychological twist, do you think? They're going to try and pull something on us to that. I'm really hoping it's not the obvious. It was you that killed your brother or something, and now you have to reckon with the fact that you did, or you know, the sort of the classic Silent Hill 2 repressed memory business. We'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping I'm wrong. Okay. Push that one out the way. Get out of here. Cool. Okay. So we had, yeah, the U shape down here and then just 2 up the top, right? Okay. And then these 2. Is that right? That one's still locked on black for some reason. There. Was that it? I sort of feel like that was it. Oh, look at that. There we go. It just took a second. And now, of course, I need to do some inventory management. I'll be back in just a second. Hope I don't have to do that again, because if I leave the room and come back and it's glitched out or something, that would suck. But we're getting closer to another ending, I think. Despite this, yeah, this killer's best efforts when it comes to an open doorway, you just can't reckon with my awesome strategy of standing in the doorway and watching until he leaves, because he all of a sudden is like, oh, respecting the boundaries of the bathroom and the privacy. Oh man, why didn't I? And there was a thing there. Sorry. Now to do this for the 3rd or the 4th, and hopefully final time. My goodness. I forgot there was a box there. It's my bad. And now I get to do this as my reward. I'm sort of here. I'm really curious to see what kind of... Because I know the game is probably going to try and pull a kind of narrative twist and turn it into a psychological horror that sort of feels like what it's going for. It's going to be an exploitation film homage that then also tries to elevate itself. Favorite horror game pattern, a smiley. Oh, you're right. You're right. It is a smiley, which is important because that guy, the killer, he's been drawing smiles everywhere. Thank you for pointing that out. Actually, I hadn't registered that. Probably because I was getting slightly frustrated with my own ineptitude regarding the puzzle. But yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, the truly the most frightening of all concepts, the smile. Look, there's a smile right there. Yeah. So the question is, yeah, what is up with that pattern on the foot of the statues? Like, that didn't seem to do anything. Unless there's some other puzzle that requires more pushing, I don't know. Okay, what's in here? A lot more statues. And more healing. Oh, It's that thing again. Run. Oh god. Out of the way! Out of the way! That was close. Now we really get into labyrinth territory, huh? Okay, I imagine that's going to be a one-hit kill. But I'm just hoping that I can keep up the pace and escape. Run. Oh god. Okay, not quite a one-hit kill, but getting close. It's very hard to dodge that with all of these statues. Who put all these statues down here anyway? Are these meant to be gravestones? I assume they're meant to be gravestones of Daniel. Is that that figure going to represent the mother or her own self-loathing or something? Woman in the attic, right? So that I think we saw her before, right? As the woman in the attic. Okay. We're gonna get jump scared and attacked again. Is this another ending, I presume? Sort of feels like it's gonna be another ending. So that was it. It's sort of. I do really like the film grain effect. It really elevates the atmosphere, the ambiance. It's sort of another ending, I guess. What? We survived the ordeal. The newspaper is dated. Oh no, we didn't survive. We got lost. The newspaper is dated October 31st, 1991. Police requesting the public's assistance in finding 2 children who went missing on Thursday, October 10th. Police say Daniel 10 and Claire 16 Harrison, the last seen heading into Bluebell Woods. Police have suggested that this case may be related to other disappearances that have happened in the province over the last decade. Harrison's mother, Cynthia, 32, had this to say: "Any information at all helps. Please, I just want my babies back home. If you have any information on the whereabouts of Daniel and Claire Harrison, please contact the police at 555-4106. Okay, so that was also a bad ending. So for a better ending, is this going to be B? Ending B? Because we were ending C before here. Ending B, Lost in the Woods. So we need to figure out some way of using that blue key that the hand gives us. But I'm not really sure how to use it, to be honest. I could have a quick look, because maybe I will be able to get the third ending as well if I have a quick look. And we can sort of. I just want to see how to get it. I won't look it up and spoil it for myself. But I do sort of want to know where the story actually ends up. Okay. So yeah, I'm also not sure what. Okay. Okay, so apparently there's some sequence that we can follow here, which I wouldn't have guessed how to do. Okay, so we've got this stuff. Head back down to the first floor. Use the bolt cutters on the locked trapdoor in the room. We found the living room key. Yes. Destroy the damaged wall north of where you entered. Follow the new pathway Attack the wall to the right of it to enter the dream place. Okay, so this wall. Okay, I never would have known that without a guide, but okay. Thanks, guide writer. Okay, now I'll play on from here and sort of see what happens. I know it's slightly cheekily sort of cheating, but I do really want to sort of find out exactly what's going on behind the scenes with the story, because ending B and ending C were pretty unsatisfying. I do really like that effect though, it's pretty creepy. It's a handwritten note. It's dated June 1st, 2001. June 1st, 2001? That can't be right. Last night's dream. Feeling fuzzy again, but let's see. Think I was picking up Blair from school. When I saw Blair, he looked like a teenager. Then he said to me, "I'm too grown up for Mummy to pick me up from school." And then he jumped into a sports car and drove off. Hopefully he'll be a bit more respectful to me than that when he gets older. Okay. Interesting. I do, yeah, like what a cool effect, right? Like this is a pretty cool dream setting. Most dream settings just sort of, well, I mean, look, this. I was going to say most dream settings sort of cover the walls in blood or whatnot. I guess we still got a bit of that going on. Locked from the other side. Okay. Right, so there's going to be another key that we have to get here. So far, yeah, I am enjoying this much more than Lamentum, or Amnesia for that matter. Mystery Key. Yeah, I found both of those horror games to be lacking in the scares department, but this game is also kind of lacking in the scares department, but at least it does eerie well, whereas the other ones, yeah, Amnesia couldn't even really manage that, you know, which was kind of disappointing. Okay, so we got Daniel here, Flaming Tree, and a Fence Key, which I do have actually, right? No, I just have bolt cutters. My bad. Examine. It's a painting of a dollhouse. It's a painting of a coffin. It's a handwritten note. It's dated August 21st, 2002. Another anxiety dream to add to the pile. They've been a lot more vivid lately. I'm in a weird space. There's a blue door far in the distance. Then suddenly I see Blair appear. He's standing by the door. I start to run towards him. I can see the door slowly opening, but I'm still so far away. There's something behind that door, but I don't know what. Before I know it, the door is shut, and Blair is gone. Okay. I like the framing of them as sort of anxiety dreams, and I also really, before I forget, I really love that you step on the pile of leaves and then there's an item underneath that. I think that's really awesome. And novel as far as I know. It feels novel anyway. Might be very wrong about that, but sort of feels, yeah, it feels fresh. And the presentation of the game feels pretty fresh too. Though it is funny, yeah, the notes here remind me of the notes that I had in sort of the first game I made in a group at school. A while ago now, obviously, but I sort of, yeah, just drew a little bit of paper and some scribbles on it, you know. It's the same kind of thing that we all do. And we've got some disturbing crying going on, so again, if we think of sort of horror cultural capital, the thing that sort of comes to my mind whenever I hear that kind of distorted crying noise is obviously Lisa from PT, and it probably does help that I spent much of the April and a bit of March sort of immersed in that game, trying to make that video essay, which I think turned out really well. It's a handwritten note. It's dated May 1st, 2002. My dream last night. My dreams have been so clear lately, but this one's a little fuzzy. I'm in someone's attic. There's candles everywhere. I'm sad about something. And my body feels strange. I feel like I'm being hung upside down. That's all I really remember. So that's the presentation of the woman, right? Hung upside down. And she's crying. Okay. Oh! Eat this. The combat is much more satisfying than Lamentum as well, because you can actually move. There's a real weight and impact to sort of everything that you see on screen. At least that's how it feels. She's got this really nice wind up. Ouch! I was trying to aim for him, but I missed. Oh, and you can wind up your swing too. Oh, I need healing. There you go. Okay. Okay. Well, need a fence key there too. What am I missing? Can't smash the mirrors. Bunch of anxiety dreams, which I presume manifest that sort of tortured vision of that upside down woman with the giant teeth that tried to eat us in ending B and did eat me in ending C. But oh, I like this noise. Okay. I'm obviously missing something here. Have another look down here for a minute. The flaming tree, I think, is a really nice visual. Which obviously... Oh, yeah. Lovely, you know, sort of... The autumn leaves on fire. Come get some this time, buddy. Oh, I missed again. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, I was kind of thinking we might have to push the little killer guy into the thing, but no. Smashing the tombstone, as horrible as that seems, doesn't do anything either. Oh, look at this. Look, I just missed the key. Fence key. Cool. So there are two ways we can go. We're going to try down here first, right? Hi. Hey. Where are you going? There's the coffin that we saw. Oh. What was that? Sort of a head? Being dangled by some figure? Or was that the hanging woman herself? It was really hard to make out. It's a handwritten note. It's dated January 12th, 2002. Another stress dream last night. It's a funeral. I'm the only one there, and I'm standing by a dugout grave. The grave is small. It looks like a grave for a child. I'm crying so much, and my teeth are clenching uncontrollably. When I wake up, my mouth is in a lot of pain. I thought the grave was for Blair. Typical parent anxieties. But I've had this weird feeling that the funeral is for another child. A child I've never met. Okay. If that's the case, then the game's plot might not be as straightforward as I was deeming it to be, but we're not there yet, so we can't... I can't give too much praise just yet. Oh, there's another creature. Oh. Ouch! Okay, let's see what's in here after I kill this guy. Come here. Gotcha. This wall is a liar. Okay. So that's a doll wall. There's a doll there and there's a bookshelf. Okay. Liar wall. Is this for the coins? Do you think? Okay. Wall's a liar. Okay. So I have the blue key already. I'm not sure whether I need to buy anything else off the guy or not. Let's go back to the box and heal myself up again. I'm gonna put the fire axe away. Okay, and I'm gonna grab that new axe, because the axe does seem like a pretty reliable weapon, as it is in most horror games. I always go for the axe. I still haven't finished Silent Hill Downpour yet, which was something I was writing about on my website a little while ago. But definitely the best weapon in that so far seems to be the axe. Fairly predictably again for a horror game. And Silent Hill 4, best weapon definitely an axe. So you know it's a running theme. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna try and find that wall, the liar wall, and then maybe I'll have enough coins to buy from the hand again. So I already found the one liar wall. Where was that bookshelf? Sort of the yeah, there it is. I was just accompanied by this sort of walking noise the whole time. Just do. Okay, and I still need one more coin. I don't know where the last coin would be, although I haven't smashed all the boxes. Put the shovel away for a second. And I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to see if I can find another box. I have no idea whether I need the last coin, by the way. I sort of have no clue, but if I can buy one more thing from the merchant, I'm just curious whether he has, or whether they have a limited stock or not. I always make so much noise. It's not good. Box in here? Nope. How if I didn't shut the door on myself? Good job, HGA. Professional horror game player right here. So yeah, the killer has just been off like twiddling his thumb somewhere, I imagine. Just sort of has no clue what's going on at this stage. Was there a box in here? Yes. And yay, there's a coin. Okay, so we'll take that back out to the mysterious hand. And I don't know what the hand's going to use the money for, to be honest. He's going to have trouble actually buying anything. Though I do like how we implicitly know that it's 5 coins that the hand wants. We just have an understanding. Oh, ouch. I thought the prompt was for the outside, but I was wrong. It gets very noisy very quickly, visually, when he's close to you, which is good. Okay. Let's see. What you got for me? Excellent. Okay. So just another expansion of the inventory. Really not sure how many slots I need. Alright, back into the other world we go, as it were. Speaking in Silent Hill lingo. Let's see what we can achieve. By going up instead of down this time. Yeah, again, I wonder how many coins exactly there are in the game. I wouldn't imagine there'd be too many more, if any. The inventory indicated that you can get 9 slots or something similar, but there's sort of no need for that, surely. Okay, so that teleported the coffin there. Hi. Handwritten note. It's dated October 10th, 2001. Last night's dream. It was scary. I can see a house in the woods. The front door is missing and I can't get in. Don't know how, but I just know something horrible is happening inside. I'm panicking. I think I see someone through the second floor window. Looks like a young girl. She looks scared, so I call out to her. She doesn't notice me, and then she disappears. So the lady's anxiety dreams in 2001 and 2002 are seeing what I'm going through right now. It's a dollhouse. Oh no, yeah, right, okay. I actually managed to sort of see that this time. Right, so there's the big... The creature eating one of the statues or the child. Okay. Oh no. Let's see you get through that. Mystery key. Okay. We needed the mystery key to unlock something, didn't we? I'm struggling to remember where that door actually was. But I think there was a mystery key door somewhere. So we're making progress. If we go back through here. So yeah, the theme of anxiety dreams and having someone dream about your current predicament is really interesting. So it'd be interesting, yeah, to sort of see how the game pulls it all together, or whether it does it all. Yeah, I'm really unsure. Since I'm sort of starting to run low on time. Okay. Alright, cool. Okay, so I know where to go now. I need to go back to the checkerboard room, apparently. So we'll go back there. I'm going to take with me another healing item. And we're just going to see what's through this door. I have, again, no idea what comes next. I just wanted to see where to go since I'm sort of running short on time, and I do want to make this a relatively complete showcase of the game, although maybe I've not gone to the right place. Where does it say? Mystery key. Take this and head back to the checkerboard area. Okay, maybe it meant that. Did it mean the checkerboard area in the dream world? Because I mean, there's a checkerboard floor, you know. So maybe that is what it meant. Oh no! Look at that! Look at that! There's something new there. Okay. So looking in here. Inventory full. We'll put, yeah, okay. Now we'll put this one away and we'll pick up this one instead. Just... Ah, look at that. This was the mystery key door. I'd forgotten. Okay. It's nice foreboding axes and all that kind of stuff. Examine. It's a blue door. Oh no, it's coming back to eat us again. Okay. Right, and now we've swapped. Yeah, we've swapped the painting, so now we should be able to go back and open that blue. It's the killer. Look. There he is. Is he fine? Whoa. Not me. Don't eat me. I'm not the baddie. As far as I know. Okay. Run. I see. That was what we were saying in the visions, right? That we had to knock him down and then he'd get eaten. Although, was I supposed to approach him? I was wondering if I could skip this whole sequence. It didn't look like he was going to attack me at first. So the head goes after me until until I knock him down. Right. And then it's like, oh no, you're the easier target because you're not a creepy man in a freaky mask. Or whatever he is. It's really hard to tell. Where'd he go? There he is. Hi. Run out of the way. I don't know how much health this guy has. More than me, obviously. He's not exactly... This isn't a threatening boss fight. So far, the hardest enemies have been the statue guys. Like, I don't know, the killer himself is not exactly inspiring. Oh. Got him. When the killer is beheaded, just like we saw Daniel. He's finally dead. You fucking bastard. Okay. So he's dead. And now if we go back upstairs to the 3rd floor, the blue door should actually be there now, which is why I was so confused before. But by the logic of this dream world, when we see something, it swaps with the painting of it, the representation of it, swaps places with the reality of it, which is cool. It's a cool idea. Though again, yeah, that wasn't very difficult. I was expecting it to be slightly more difficult, but yeah, what can you do? Okay, back to the 3rd floor we go, and I assume he won't bother us anymore, because he's very dead, I'd hope. Unless that was just a dream. Again, the symbolism of the game isn't quite clear to me yet. Okay. Okay. So, did I even need to get the 2 heads? Well, I did for the ending B, but I guess I didn't for this ending. Okay. And then... Right, now the blue door is here. Cool. Go through. Okay. Something is happening. Gonna get ending A. Come on. Oh. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Are we gonna finally find out what the big deal is? What exactly is happening? Or is it just... Yeah, talk. Daniel? Sis. Someday, all of this pain will end. Daniel, what are you talking about? I love you, sis. Daniel, what's going on? So maybe, right, so maybe it is exactly the thing I thought it was going to be. It's sort of all a big metaphor for her grief or something similar, or her guilt. That's the rest of the newspaper. Claire was found by her mother several hours later at 7:09 p.m. just outside Bluebell Woods. Claire appeared to be in shock. She claimed she had found her brother's body in a strange house in the woods. During the search party, no house was discovered. There are also no records of a house being located within Bluebell Woods. The search party concluded later that evening at 11:30 p.m. Nothing substantial was discovered. If you have any information on the whereabouts of Daniel Harrison, please contact the police immediately. That's the end of the article. You went missing 9 years ago to this day. I don't think there's been a single day since where I haven't thought of you. Mum and I miss you so much. When will this pain end, Daniel? Yeah, So that sort of was the... Okay. Right. So it was what I thought it was going to be. That kind of ending. Okay. It looks like there's one other short ending I can try and achieve, which might be sort of a funnier ending, and that's if I can achieve that within the next 5 minutes, that'll be great. And then I'll head off. Okay. Right. So it's sort of a, it's a cool game. It just sort of, I sort of feel like there could have been slightly more of substance to it, but that's okay. So if we wander around this way, there is a lot of noise. It sort of makes me wonder, if there is actually something else around here. I don't really know. We go up this way. Oh, what was that? Definitely doing some. Oh, was that the game? Oh, okay, that was the game telling me what the limit was. Okay, so it says I need to reach the very back of the house, or the very back of the fence, but I obviously wandered sort of too far away from the house, it feels like. If we just... Can we stick like glue to the fence? If we just follow the fence around. Yeah, okay, statue. Follow this path, apparently. And we'll finish the stream with whatever it is we're about to see. If anything. Something happening. A giant... Is that a UFO, is it? We're going for a Silent Hill inspired UFO. Silent Hill inspired UFO ending, right? Yeah, it totally is. It's a cardboard cutout of an alien. This is fun, yeah, I like this. A bunch of aliens. Of course. Wolf. The dog? You did all of this? You're sorry? You didn't want Daniel to die? You were trying to help us. It's okay, doggy. You're a good boy. You tried your best. I love you too, doggy. Okay, that feels like a pretty fitting place. A pretty fitting place to leave this game off, I think. A nice little homage to another famous ending, obviously. Silent Hill 2's joke ending, the dog ending, and the UFO ending combined into one, which is really cool. So yeah, this whole game, I can recommend it. Definitely much more enjoyable than the other two I played, as I stated before in my most recent streams. But still, yes, sort of felt slightly lackluster, and it did rely. I mean, I've played so many of these by now that so many horror games by now that it sort of all does feel quite predictable in how they will all try and emulate and follow Silent Hill 2 and sort of representations of, personal or ironic hells and that kind of thing. And this game certainly stuck pretty hard to both the survival horror formula and to the Silent Hill 2 kind of story of sort of externalized guilt or representations of guilt or loss or grief or whatever. But I was really impressed by the visuals. The gameplay was a lot of fun. The puzzles, as few as they were really nice. I really liked how visual the game was, and all the, how you could kick sort of bottles and break them and make noise. I don't actually know if that attracted the killer, if he was on a different floor or outside, but I think if he was in the same room, he was absolutely sort of attracted to those noises. But the fact that you could also hear what he was doing when he kicked a bottle or something, that made all the difference, really. It sort of felt like we were actually on an even playing field, which is relatively rare in survival horror terms. So that was really nice, and I really appreciated that. All that is to say, great job, Lum. You've made a really fun little horror game, and I hope anyone who watches this has a go at trying it out themselves, or just having a look at some of the other similar sort of horror games. It was a great little game, and thanks everyone for watching. I'll be back to sort of regular stream times next week. This is just sort of a one-off. I seized an opportunity when I had it, because I wasn't able to seize an opportunity yesterday. But thanks very much for watching. It's great to see people enjoying my video essays in particular, but I am really enjoying streaming too. So have a good week, everyone, and stay safe.